Hello business owners, how are you? In today's video, I am going to share with you the most cost effective way or marketing strategy through which you can double your customer base or you can also double your sales. And this marketing strategy, if you want to implement, then it will cost you nothing. I mean it will cost a very negligible amount and the results will be drastical. You will get 100-200% returns from it, from these type of strategies. And the strategy which I am talking in this video is cross promotion. So watch till the end to know more about cross promotion and how you can implement in your business. Firstly, let's start with what is cross promotion. Let's understand this. So cross promotion is a method or a technique of promoting your product with the help of other businesses. Let me give, with an example, let me give the definition. There are two businesses which are not a competitors. They are not a competitors of each other, but the target audiences of both the both the companies are the same. So what these two groups decide to promote each other's product to each other's audience. So while doing this, now think that company A and company B, when company A product is promoted by company B, the audiences of company B will also buy product of company A, and when the product of company B is promoted by company A, the customers or audiences of company A will also buy product of company B. So it is a cross network. Cross promotion, I mean a product or services promoted by other companies to gain customers, and we are not paying each other for doing this, because we are promoting other business products to our customer, and in return they are promoting our product to their customers. So I think you are clear with what is cross promotion. Now let's see what are advantages of cross promotion and how you can implement it in your business. The number one advantage of cross promotion is it is cost effective. Now if your product is being promoted by others, you don't need to pay them. If there is a cost, then the cost will be very less. So within a very less cost, you can also double your sales, as I have said already. If the product is being shown to the audience of other company, the customers and audiences will also get converted to your brand. So with a very less cost or with no cost, you can double your sales. So this is the number one advantage. The second advantage is you can build your brand, and also you can get recognized by many people. Now when your brand is showcased to many people, many people will know about you. Visibility will be very high within very less cost. And also if the other brand with whom you are tying up or with whom you are partnering, the brand with whom you are partnering, if the brand is good, then you will also get a goodwill. Your brand will also improve, your brand will also get increased. So you will your brand will get increased. It is a cost effective. And the third benefit is trust. Now if the both companies now think that you want to sell your product to them, now you have to spend too much of money in building trust. Now those audiences are trusting the particular company with whom you are partnering. Now if the company with whom you are partnering directly showcases your product, then the trust factor, the audiences will automatically trust your product as well, because they trust the company who is promoting your product. Sorry if I am making it a little bit complicated, but it's very simple. If a third party is promoting your product, then the established trust of the third party get transferred to you. That's it, simple thing. Okay, you will get trust, it is cost effective, and also you will get a brand value. Your brand value also increases due to more visibility, and also if the brand of that particular company is good. Now let's come on to how you can implement and what thing you have to keep in mind while doing cross promotion. So the number one thing is you have to choose a good partner. Now let us see some examples so that you will be very much clear, real life case studies, so that you will be very much clear about cross promotion. And at last we will end up this video by how you can implement and what thing you have to remember while implementing the cross promotion in your business. So the first example is Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Now, whenever you visit McDonald's to have a burger, you will also the McDonald's will always offer you Coca-Cola. Why? Because they have a cross promotion. Now, these both are not a competitors, but the audiences, the target customer of both the brands are same. So they are doing a cross promotion to exchange their audiences and customers. The second example is of Nestle and Paytm. Now Nestle KitKat have partnered with Paytm. Whenever you a few years back, when you buy a Nestle or a Nestle KitKat, then you get a Paytm cashback. So if a Nestle buyer will also be a buyer of a Paytm, or Paytm buyer will also be a buyer of KitKat. So they both have partnered to promote each other's product. The third example is Louis Vuitton and BMW. Now these both brands are luxurious brand, and they are not a competitor, but the target audience of both the brands are same. So Louis Vuitton deals in luxurious bags, and BMW deals with cars. So BMW in its series launched a car in which it promoted Louis Vuitton bags, because the Louis Vuitton bag were get easily fitted into that particular car. So both the brands were doing cross promotion to promote each other's product. So this is one example. Still one example, whenever you see an ad of Ariel, Procter and Gamble Ariel washing powder, then you will always see that the washing machine which they are using will be of LG. Why? Because these LG and Procter and Gamble have a partnership in cross promotion, and whenever Ariel promotes its product, with that it also promotes LG, and whenever LG washing machine is been promoted, side by side the Ariel washing powder is also been promoted. These both are not competitors, but the users or the consumer, or you can say the customer, are same for both the brands. Still one example is of Red Bull and this GoPro. Now GoPro, when someone is doing some adventures and all, or some vlogs, then they wear a GoPro, a small mini camera, and GoPro's audiences are of adventurous, and Red Bull's audiences also of adventure, energetic, youthfulness. So both the companies' audiences are same, but they both are not competitors, and they promote each other's product. Whenever if you go to GoPro or Red Bull's event, they both promote each other's product, and whenever you see some ads and all, you will see that whenever the GoPro is promoting its product, it always keep a Red Bull in its advertisements. So these were few examples. I hope so you are very much clear with what is cross promotion. Now the major thing comes is how to implement this strategy in your business, and how to do cross promotion in your business for your products. So let's start. First thing what you have to do is you have to find a good partner. See, a school institute cannot partner with a a beer shop, because they both doesn't have a similar audiences. So first thing you have to sit and define your buyer's persona or targeted audience. After deciding that, find which industries and which businesses have the same buyer's persona. Now these buyer's persona, you also think like that, what your customers also buy other product. Now when they come to your shop, if you are a small business owner, so when they come to your shop, you ask them what other products do you buy still. Okay, so a bit survey will help you to figure out which products do your customer buy with your product as well. So so that you can talk to that particular brand, and you can promote your products to them. They will promote your products, and you can promote there also. One more thing what you have to remember while doing cross promotion is with whom you are partnering. See whether the brand or the company have a goodwill in the market or not. Are people liking that brand or company or not? So if you are just tying up with a company whose products or whose audiences doesn't like them, or they don't have a good brand in the market, then your product will also your image, your brand image will also decrease. So so take care of this thing. The next thing is always make contracts with your partner of how much promotion will you both do, up to what time your promotions will last for, and all the formalities. You write it on a paper and you form a contract between them, so that after that, in future you will not have a conflict, and you will it will not harm your brand and your audiences. So these were a few things which I think if you sit and do, you can find a good partner, you can promote your products through them, and you can get a good amount of customers for your business as well. And also one thing, while finding a partner, find someone who is at your level, don't find someone who is below your level. Okay, so because whenever you find someone similar to your level, you both will have a win-win situation. And also one thing, both of you can promote each other's product easily. And the last thing is, always think that what benefit will my partner get. Before thinking of your benefit, think of his benefit, his or her benefit, so that you will have a good relationship, and your both the brands will grow in future if you have a good relationship. And if you think that what benefits is my partner giving, you should not be egoistic that only I should get benefited from cross promotion. So these were some points. Hope you liked this video. If you felt it valuable, then please like it, and try to implement this strategy in your business. I have learned this strategy from Mr. Vivek Bindra. He is my mentor. So thank you for watching this, and have a good day.